episode 3. I'm Olivia, that's Jamie, but I feel like if you're watching episode 3 in the series, you might already know that. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Hey, what if some people just want to know about the teams?
Touche. I'm Olivia, that's Jamie, and apparently in our last podcast, my head was like this the entire time. But I didn't know that because when I'm filming, I just stare at Jamie's beautiful face, and so I look like a mess.
I just let it happen. It's fine. It's a podcast. Not all people watch the actual video, so.
I know, but still, Jamie left me out to dry, guys.
You were ranting about smoothies.
Okay, they're so bad. Do it on that.
This is F1. We've switched.
So, if you know, you know. Those smoothies look awful.
Anyways, we're talking about the F1 teams today. We're giving a little rundown of, like, what they are. What are the teams? But anyways.
Are you going oldest to newest or newest to
oldest to newest? So there's 11 teams on the 2026 grid. There's been up to 12 teams before. Usually it's 10, but we are now to 11 this year. And
we're special.
Yeah. Like I said, I am going from the oldest team to the youngest team in that order, and I'm just going to give you guys some fun info that, yes, you can find it on the website, but it's more fun to listen about it. And also we can give our opinions.
Yeah, and we're super fun.
Yeah,
so, like,
obviously.
Yeah.
So, starting off, we have, I think it's Scuderia. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm going to full name all the teams at first, and then we're going to go into their shortened names that everyone calls them by.
I can do Mercedes' full team name.
Anyways, Scuderia Ferrari HP is the team.
Be how you pronounce it. It sounds so
It's Scuderia, I'm fairly sure. How else would you pronounce that?
I would say Scudera, but
no, it's
right.
Italian.
I'm notorious for not being able to pronounce things. I'm probably the worst person to ask.
But anyways, most people call them Ferrari. We're not calling them by their full name. Their first
Guido's team.
Yes, Guido's team. Their first entry into F1 was at the Monaco Grand Prix in 1950, the first year that F1 was a thing. It's the second race. So Ferrari didn't race in the first race, but they raced in the second and beyond.
So about
yeah.
that, by the way.
But no team that's still on the grid raced in the first race, so and so they have the same team name. It never changed. They have always been Ferrari. You'll learn later on there's a lot of name changes for some of these teams, like a lot. They are based in Maranello, Italy, which is very different to most F1 teams. They're an Italian team, and they are actually based in Italy. They probably have another base in England to be closer to, like, kind of the F1 headquarters and stuff.
Do. That would make sense.
Yeah. Their team principal is Frederic Vasseur. He's French, not Italian. Fun fact. And then their drive.
That was like a big deal, right? Isn't he like one of the first?
I think so,
like,
because
one?
The one before him was, I think, Benito. I think that he's on a different team.
That feels Italian to me.
Yeah, he's on a different team, and he was Italian.
Addy, right?
Yes. But the driver.
I know stuff.
The drivers are Charles Leclerc, who is from Monaco. Well, fun fact. Fun fact, in the next episode, we'll go more into each driver, but I'm telling you which driver's on which team because you gotta know that. Because, like,
Charles has a theme song.
Charles does have it. There's some drivers there's a lot of them have theme songs. Some of them more popular than others.
But are they as good as Charles' theme song?
Yes, Max's is better.
Okay, but Max is the only, like, one that's better.
Yeah, fair enough.
Everyone loves do Max Verstappen. Let's be real.
And then there's Lewis Hamilton. He's a big name in F1. Most people who have not watched...
He's a big name worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't he dating a Kardashian now?
Rumors are that he's dating Kim. We don't know for sure. He's been seen with them. Who knows?
That's his choice.
Yeah. And then their reserve driver, which I gave info about what the reserve drivers are before. They're the ones that are like the backups. Is Antonio Giovinazzi. I can't pronounce names.
Giovinazzi.
Yup.
Da, 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 da.
Because Ferrari's been in the game for so long, they have won the most races at 249. They have won 16 Constructors' Championships. The last time they won it, though, was back in 2008.
Way too recent.
They almost won it in 2024, but McLaren beat them out then, and they've won 15 Drivers' Championships, and the last one with this in 2007, which I think both of these were because of Michael Schumacher being on their team, I'm fairly sure. The last one was Michael Schumacher was their last Drivers' Champion, so it's been a while for them. Ferrari used to be known as the dominant team. They have stopped being known as the dominant team and now have been starting to be known as the team to not trust. Where everyone is like, it's their year and it's not their year, so...
It's never their year.
It's never their year.
Charles needs to get out.
I don't know, this year they're pretty confident again. With all the regulation changes.
Are, aren't they?
Yeah. Let's move on to the next team. We have MasterCard McLaren Formula One team.
Oh god, I hate that, by the way.
They
despise
They used to be the only team with, last year specifically, the only team without a title sponsor. And now they have MasterCard as a title sponsor, so now they are MasterCard McLaren. But we all call them McLaren.
So bad.
Especially because it's a brand new name. They had their first entry in 1966. They've been the same team. They've always been called McLaren. Their team was founded by Bruce McLaren. He even drove on the grid and everything. Oh, I got fancy with some of these home bases. So their home base is Woking, Surrey, England. I don't know how England works, so I think that's their, you know how the U.S. has states?
Does anyone know how England works?
No. I think how U.S. has states, that's kind of their, state. Surrey. I don't know. Whatever. It's a region thing.
Yeah.
And their team principal is Andrea Stella, to most people's not knowledge. Andrea is the team principal. Zach Brown is the CEO. But you'll see Zach all the time more than you'll see Andrea. Andrea is very quiet. Yeah. Zach is very American and loud. That is just...
He really is.
Yeah. And Andrea actually was an engineer for Ferrari before becoming team principal for McLaren. You're going to find out that when it comes to F1, it's a very small world.
I did not know that about him.
Yeah, it's a lot of the same people. They just swap teams and go wherever they're going to get their next upgrade, whatever. More money. So yeah, Andrea Stella was with Ferrari, and then he moved to McLaren to be their team principal. Their drivers are Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri, and their reserve drivers, we don't know for sure. They have not confirmed their 2026 reserve drivers, I think. Maybe they did. I don't remember. Leonardo I hate last names, but I hate them. Fornaroli? I feel...
What?
Fornaroli. It's Italian. Hmm. Yep.
Wait,
Leonardo.
are we still McLaren?
Yeah. Their reserve driver.
Too Italian for McLaren.
And then we also have
That's where that confusion came in. I'm like, that can't be right.
But their main, he's not their main reserve driver really anymore. Pato's kind of gone away from it, but Pato Award, who...
It's clearly not Pato. No, that was Dunn, right? Or was it Pato?
What are...
June? Who's the one who got sued? Or sued?
Oh, that was, frick, I can't remember. He was the champion for IndyCar. It's not Pato. He used to drive for McLaren in IndyCar and then switched teams, and then there was this whole suing thing. There was a whole thing. Pato still drives for McLaren in IndyCar. And so that's why he's kind of moved away from being a reserve driver, because he does just drive for them in IndyCar and he focuses on IndyCar.
You love Pato, correct?
No. Pato's good,
No?
but he's not my favorite of the McLaren IndyCar drivers. No. McLaren actually has the second most amount of wins with 203. They have won 10 Constructors' Championship, with 2 of them being in 2024 and 2025. Otherwise, their last one was in 1998. So they had a dry spell for a very long time. They've won 13 Drivers' Championships, the 13th being Lando Norris this year. And their last one before Lando was Lewis Hamilton in 2008. So,
Lewis.
and that was Lewis's first
I'm just
championship.
Gonna be adding song effects.
Okay. And then she's about to go off. We're moving on to Mercedes. Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula One team. So, okay. This is where you are talking so loud you are cutting out your mic. You are peaking your mic right now. So, anyways, Mercedes has a very long history in the sport. So, they were first introduced as an engine producer in 1954. So, technically it was before McLaren, but they weren't a team. And so, teams get bought and change names throughout Formula One. And so, Mercedes, technically, you can trace Mercedes back all the way back to Tyrrell Racing, who they raced. Tyrrell Racing was from
What was that face? Did you see that? I was like,
was from
that's a while.
1968 to 1998. They were Tyrrell Racing. They switched to British American Racing from 1999 to 2005. In 2006, they were Honda Racing F1 team until 2008, when Braun bought them, so Braun GP in 2009. And then finally, the Mercedes we know today was bought in 2010, and they're the same team to this day. And that's the most known that Mercedes kind of came to be in 2010. Most people don't know the long history of how many teams changes there was.
Myself included.
Once again, I got fancy with some of these bases, and not all of them. They are based in Brackley, England. I didn't give the region, guys. And their team principal and CEO is Toto Wolff. We love Toto. I think Toto has gotten...
Did you know Toto wants to date Jami according to a random TikTok filter?
I was like, what are you going off about? If anyone...
We did the filter thing yesterday, and you got Toto.
I didn't post it.
No, but they can know. It was silly yesterday.
But yes, if you know the TikTok filter, there's who wants to date you, or who you want to date, who wants to date you, and who ends up dating you. And they did it for F1, like, people, not just drivers, just people. Olivia got a really bad one for her first one.
It was so bad.
It was bad. So we both were allotted each other a second one, and my second one was goated. But anyways.
Your second one was so good.
My second one was so good. It was so good. We texted a lot, so I don't know how easily you're going to be able to find it.
Here, keep chatting. I'll
Their drivers are George Russell and Kimi Antonelli. Luckily, she's busy, so
text a lot.
She's busy. Okay. She can't go off about George.
My first one was Pierre, Daniel Ricciardo, and Fernando Alonso. And so I was like, screw it, I'm doing it again. And so I got Esteban, Lance, and Carlos. And the fact that Lance wants to date me means he'll pay off my student loans because he's a billionaire. And the ending up with Carlos is A-okay. Jamie, you got Toto, Lando, Fernando, and you were like, I would have chosen Lando. And then for your second one, you got Daniel, Isaac, Alex, which is great.
Goated lineup.
It's so good.
But yes, Mercedes drivers are George Russell and Kimi Antonelli. Their reserve driver is Frederick Vesti, who I love. I love Fred. They've had 122 race wins. They've won 8 Constructors' Championship, and they won them consecutively from 2014 to 2021. All 8 of those. And then they've won... Wait, I switched them around. They won 9 Constructors, but 8 Drivers' Championships from 2014 to 2020 because Lewis lost in the final race in 21.
Should have won in 21.
So, in the controversial race of 21.
I'm sorry.
Controversial.
We all know that was his. You're just a Max fan. We all know that was Lewis's.
Anyways, our next team is Alassian Williams F1 team. Their first entry was 19.
Are they older than Mercedes? Oh, I guess it's because of the engine thing. That's probably why you put Merc before them.
Their first entry was in 1978. And they're in Grove, Oxfordshire, England.
Grove, that's the most English-sounding name.
Fun fact
ever
about where all of their bases is. There is an area in England called it's like Motorsport Valley or something like that. All of these bases are like maybe 30 minutes apart, and they're all really close to Silverstone track, which is the track where the British Grand Prix is and where the first ever F1 race is.
English, baby?
No. Where the first ever F1 race was at Silverstone, so they're all based around that. Their team principal is James Vowles, who had worked for Mercedes before being team principal at Williams. Williams is kind of a little bit of a junior team to Mercedes in a way. It's not like fully.
I feel like they more used to be. I feel like now
it's not fully, but like George went from. A lot of people go from Williams to then go to Mercedes. Like that's a common theme. But their drivers are. I did it again. Their drivers are Alexander Albon.
Like they're really trying to like
separate themselves.
Yeah.
Their drivers are Alexander Albon and Carlos Sainz. Their reserve driver is Luke Browning, who drives for them in F2. And they have won 114 races, which I think this order has actually been going... No, I'm fairly sure Red Bull has won... No? Yeah, Red Bull has won more than them. But anyways...
I feel like they had to have...
They've won 9 Constructors' Championships because they were really dominant in the 90s. The last one was 1997, and they've won 7 drivers' championships, with the last one also being in 1997. Fun fact about Williams, except one, every single one of their drivers' championships has been with a different driver.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Like, usually it's like a driver will get multiple with the same team. But nope, not them.
Good for them.
The most controversial team on the grid, in my opinion, is next. We have BWT Alpine Formula 1 team.
Okay, I was like, are you going Red Bull or Alpine?
Not Red Bull, it's Alpine.
Yeah.
Flavio's literally in the Epstein files. Most controversial.
I know. Do people know that, by the way? 'Cause I only knew that when you told me.
Okay, I'm sorry, it's not a shock. I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, it's not
Knowing
a shock
who
at all.
Flavio is and what he's done, oh no, it makes perfect sense.
Oh no, it really does.
Flavio, to all that don't know, Flavio was banned from F1 back in the early 2000s because he caused, it was called Crashgate, where he purposely, one of his teammates or one of his drivers crashed to allow his other driver to win. And he also did a lot of other sketchy things. Like he had, money fraud or whatever in like Italy, and he fled to like Puerto Rico so he didn't get prosecuted, and then finally came back after years because they couldn't prosecute him anymore. And somehow they let him back into F1 when they shouldn't have.
And now they're a hot mess, and it's all their fault.
And Alpine has so many other controversial things with them. So many. You have the Oscar situation. I would even say that the French Civil War was because of them.
Yeah.
Like, they've had so many problems.
They never should have honestly brought Pierre on
No.
if they had Esteban, or they should have gotten rid of Esteban before bringing
Yeah.
on Pierre.
Yeah.
I
That.
think they brought themselves unnecessary drama.
But Alpine is just a change of name for Renault, which is a very popular French car brand. And so they started off as Equipe Renault Elf from 1977 to 1986. But that team actually fully left. But they kind of counted in still being Alpine because it was still the same engine manufacturer and everything. Eventually, Bennington bought the team in 2002 and 2011. F1 does not consider the team before Bennington as Alpine, like I just said. But Bennington was where we get Flavio into the, like, Flavio's had a long history with this team. They had financial issues after the whole scandal of Crashgate, and so they sold the majority of the stake to Lotus F1 team from 2012 to 2015. And in 2016, Renault bought it back to be Renault Sport until 2020, where they just renamed. It was the same, like, company, the same people, but they renamed it to Alpine in 2021 because Renault came out with this sports car edition, and they called it Alpine, and they wanted the F1 car to be similar to that. And so Alpine. Their base.
It's a hot mess.
It's a hot
guys.
mess. Their base is in Enstone, Oxfordshire, England. And their team principal, to my dismay, is Flavio Briatore, when he shouldn't even be in the
How
sport.
did he even get himself
I don't
there?
know.
Like, truly.
There was a
I
whole...
don't understand.
I forgot the whole thing of last year with the other team principal and being involved with, like, Putin and stuff. I forgot about that.
It's actually
Flavio
crazy.
comes in 2025, being, I think 2024, end of 20, whatever. But he comes in and he's supposed to just be a consultant. He's supposed to just be helping. And all of a sudden,
He
this...
takes over the entire team.
Yeah, their team principal gets fired. They find out the team principal is, like, connected to Putin, or, like, his brother is, and they're, like, fleeing. And, like, Flavio just takes over the entire team. And it's just like, whoa. Like,
How did this even happen?
I
I
could.
do not understand.
That could be another episode, just the controversy of Alpine through the years. Starting with Bennington and going through it. Like,
We could do entire episodes on, like, the biggest controversy for each Formula One team. Or, like, the controversies in each F1 team.
And, like...
So it could be, like, an 11-episode series, Cadillac in America.
And it's, like, Alpine also has, like, the biggest junior drivers.
Well.
Like, one of the biggest junior drivers academy.
They're developing their drivers, honestly.
But also they don't have spots to give them. It's all of these drivers that are just left useless, like with the Oscar situation. Like Alpine was horrible to him.
He just abandoned them.
No, it was also because they were horrible to him. He won 3 championships in the junior series consecutively, and they didn't give him a spot. Like,
yeah, who did they have on their team anyway at that point?
Esteban and Fernando.
I mean, I get it because like you do have decent drivers, but still.
They weren't winning anything with those two. But now their drivers are Pierre Gasly and Franco Colapinto. And we have their...
Which is a choice.
Yep.
Pierre's not bad. I think Pierre's really underrated, actually. But Franco...
They should have kept their old driver. Anyways.
I don't think they should have kept Duhan at all.
What?
He cost them more money than Franco did all season in 6 races.
Well, Duhan now has another job in the sport, so...
Good for him.
Their reserve drivers are Paul Aaron, who was the reserve driver last year, and Kush Mani. I don't know who he is. I think he's a new one.
A bad name.
Race wins.
Sorry, that was not an outside thought, but it happened.
They've only had 35 race wins. But they somehow has won 2 constructors championships and 2 drivers championships. I think that was when they were Bennington, is my guess. Don't know for sure.
I mean, probably, 'cause Alpine didn't.
Or it was when they were Lotus. I don't remember. But yeah, the most controversial team, which I could go off about all the things that they've done. And, like, that could be a whole nother episode. But
No, it really could.
We then move on to Visa Cash App Racing Bulls Formula One team. Because, yes, the junior team was before the adult team.
Well, the lineage, not the actual
Yes.
name.
Not the actual team, the lineage was. They were first as Minardi from 1985 to 2005. And then Red Bull bought them in 2006 and named it Toro Rosso and named them their junior team from 2006 to 2019. Then AlphaTauri then became the name of the team, and Red Bull said that they're not their junior team, they're their sister team now, which we all still call them their junior team.
Well, because they're the junior team.
Yeah, from 2020 to 2023, and then they've been V-Carb since 2024, or Racing Bulls till now.
Okay, I hate... It's not as bad as McLaren It's just as bad as McLaren MasterCard. I hate
Visa Cash App Racing Bulls Formula One team?
Like, Mercedes AMG Petronas doesn't sound as trashy as MasterCard McLaren or McLaren MasterCard. Or Cash App.
No one's ever gonna call them that.
Red Bull Racing sounds better to me than Visa
But-
Cash App Racing Bulls Formula One team.
There's the fact that they're just not gonna... We don't ever call them their full name, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
They are actually... I think it's Faenza is how you pronounce it, Italy. They're based in Italy, unlike most of the teams. That's really close to... what track is it? Imola. I'm fairly sure. It's close to one of the Italian tracks.
Imola or...
I can't think of the other one.
Monza.
Monza! Jesus.
Took us way too long.
Yeah.
Watch it, I swear, guys.
Yeah. But their team principal is Alan Permain. He is new as of last year. I think he was an engineer on the team or something. He is now their team principal. Their drivers this year are Liam Lawson and Arvid Lindblad. Arvid is the only rookie.
I'm Liam Lawson.
Oh my god. She is just giving us musical backgrounds. Arvid Arvid is the only rookie on the grid. And Liam, this would be his second year on the team. Technically.
Least favorite driver on the entire grid.
He's our least favorite, not most people's. People actually like him.
I said my least favorite.
And then
I don't know who would like him though. He sucks.
they're making me do another name. Their reserve driver, I'm gonna try this. Ayamu Iwaza? I know how to pronounce his last name, Iwaza. I know that's for sure.
I don't know, girl.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I put this in here because they've never won a constructors championship or a drivers championship. They have only one race win, and it's Sebastian Vettel.
Did Pierre win with AlphaTauri?
No, he got a podium. He didn't win. Yeah.
I could have sworn he won. Am I going crazy? Is this like the Mandela effect in live action time? I could have sworn he won.
No.
Huh.
But they still only have one. Yep. Anyways, which they're not the only team to only have one, or 0 to 1. So there's a lot of teams that don't have any. Okay, Cadillac doesn't count. They're a new team. Anyways.
They don't have one, do they?
No. But our next team is Audi Revolut F1 team. I don't know how to pronounce. Revolt, whatever. Their first entry was as Sauber in 1993 to 2005. They then became B&W Sauber from 2006 to 2017. Then they were Alfa Romeo Sauber from 2019 to 2023. Then they became Kick Sauber for 2 years from 2024 to 2025. And now they are Audi in 2026. They stuck with Sauber for the longest time, and then Sauber said, "I'm dipping," and left.
We're not winning. This isn't profitable anymore. Time to go.
They are based in Hinwil, Switzerland. They are a Swiss team. I would like to say
Audi still in Switzerland or is Sauber?
Audi is still in Switzerland. I think they're sticking with Switzerland.
Probably because they have all the manufacturers
Yeah.
in there.
I forgot to say this earlier. Mercedes is a German team. It is not an actual English team. Obviously Ferrari is Italian. Racing Bulls is Austrian. I think the rest of them have been English teams.
I think so.
No,
Williams
Alpine is French.
I forgot we talked about Alpine.
We did talk.
remember talking
I
about
ranted about
Flavio
Alpine.
No, Flavio, yes. Alpine.
Their team principal is Jonathan Wheatley. Their drivers are Nico Hulkenberg and Gabriel Bortoleto.
Oh, Hulkenberg.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. They have not announced their reserve drivers, nor has Wiki theorized who their reserve drivers are, so we don't know. They have 0 race wins, they have 0 constructors championships, and 0 drivers championships. Woo! They are a midfield team.
Get Hulk on the podium, though. Out of all teams to do it, it was Sauber.
Yep. And then we finally get to Oracle Red Bull Racing, one of the more iconic teams that everyone knows. So, Red Bull started off as being Jaguar Racing from 97 to 2004 until they kind of went bankrupt, and Red Bull bought them in 2005, and they have been Red Bull since then. They are technically now they do most of their work in Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire, England. That's where their base is. They also have a base near the Red Bull Ring, the track that's named after them. But they mainly have everything in Milton Keynes. Their team principal is Laurent Mekies, who was the team principal for Racing Bulls until the team principal for Red Bull got fired. Thank God.
I like Mekies a lot.
I like Mekies.
So I think he's gonna do a good
Especially when it's 100% him that helped leak the Mercedes files to all the other teams.
100%. I'm so pleased about that.
I am so happy. Red Bull was like, we found out.
You're not a Mercedes fan.
Red Bull literally went, yeah, we know how Mercedes did it. We couldn't replicate it. Let's see if any of the other teams can. Because if we can't win, at least they can. Okay, Mercedes has been Red Bull's biggest competitor for years. For years. They're gonna always be against each other. Always gonna be against each other. So, I am happy this happened because I don't like Mercedes. So, I want any other team to win.
I just don't like it because Kai and I root for them.
No, they're like my 4th favorite team. No, they're farther. They're like 5th. Are they 5th? Wait, now I'm curious.
Number 1. Mercedes. Number 2.
No, that's Williams. Ha! No.
I like Williams, Sauber, and Ferrari.
4, 5, 6.
For like number 2. Like those are like that next group. But I guess Sauber's Audi.
They're 6th for me.
I like Audi. So those are like that's what. So it's Mercedes easily.
Since I have my order on the wall, I can tell you it a little easier. McLaren and Red Bull kind of go back and forth depending on how much I like them after a race. They both can do stupid things and I get mad at them. And then I go for, after those two, it's Racing Bulls. I just like most of the drivers that go through them. And then I have Ferrari, Mercedes, Haas, Audi/Sauber, Aston Martin, and Alpine will always be last for me. Cadillac, I don't know where I'll put them. That'll depend on how they do this season. That's just how I feel.
Let's see. I'm gonna give you a rough one. Mercedes number 1.
Uh-huh.
And then I'd probably go Ferrari, Williams. Those kind of are interchangeable for 2, 3.
Mhm.
It depends on the day and how frustrated I am with either team. Because, like, Charles is my second favorite driver. And, like, Alex and Carlos are a bit lower. But as, like, a Williams story as a whole, I really like them. So they would probably be 2 or... I'd probably go Ferrari, then Williams. But that can easily switch. Then Audi. I like the McLaren drivers, but I was so mad last year that I can't put them there. So, and 5th, I think I'm going to have to give it... I think I'm going to have to give it to Cadillac because I love Checo.
That's fair. I'm not like opinionated on Cadillac yet.
Me either, but I really like Checo's one of my favorite drivers.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled he's back. So, like, even though I don't like it hurts me to put Cadillac high.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not going to put Aston there. I'm not going to put Alpine there. They're not going above either Red Bull team. I really just like Ollie.
Yeah.
And Red Bull is lit. I'd probably go.
Red Bull is
Cadillac.
goated.
I'd probably go McLaren, Haas, Aston, Red Bull, Racing Bull, Alpine. But I like Alpine's car a lot.
'Cause it's pink. That's the only reason.
It's a good color.
Anyways, after you now have learned our favorite team's order, we go back to Red Bull. And like I said, Laurent Mekies is the new team principal. Then we have their drivers, Max Verstappen and Isaac Hadjar. And then their reserve driver, Yuki Tsunoda, who was their driver last year before getting replaced. They have won 130 races for being such a new team. And they have won 6 Constructors Championship, with the last one being in 2023, and they have won 8 Drivers Championships, with the last one in 2024, and both or all of those have been 4 in a row by Sebastian Vettel in the early 2000s, and then 4 in a row with Max Verstappen recently. So, there's a trend there. They're really good for 4 years, and then they fall off, kind of. Max almost won again last year. Almost. By 2 points he lost. Yeah. Then we have TGR Haas F1 team. Their first entry was in 2016. So we're getting to our really new teams now. They are based in North Carolina, in the U.S. They have bases in other places, too, that, like, their England base is Banbury, Oxfordshire, England. We're making me say a hard name again. Their team principal is Ao Komosu. Their drivers are Esteban.
I'm not gonna be able to help you there.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that.
Their drivers are Esteban Ocon and Oliver Behrman. And their reserve drivers are Ryo Kirikawa and Jack Doohan, who is the driver at the beginning of the year for Alpine last year, and now he is in Haas. Which,
For him.
yeah. They have 0 race wins, 0 Constructors Championships, and 0 Drivers Championships. They have won nothing. And then we have my second least favorite team, Aston Martin Aramco Formula 1 team. And it's only my second least favorite because I hate both of their drivers and I hate their CEO. So.
Was he also in the list? Was he also in the F-Team list?
I think so. Lance Stroll's dad, Lawrence Stroll, might have also been on the Epstein list. I can't remember for sure. But he's a billionaire, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
They were an engine manufacturer in 1959 and 1960, like Aston Martin itself. But that doesn't really count as a team. But they became a team as BWT Racing Point in 2018 through 2020, which BWT Racing Point is just funded by Lawrence Stroll. And then they became Aston Martin in 2020 fun.
The entire team, basically, to get his son a job.
Yeah. And they are based in Silverstone, Buckinghamshire, England. They are literally across the street from the track. Like, across the street. Their team principal is Adrian Newey, who is a big name in F1. He was a
good get for them.
Yeah, he has won pretty much Red Bull all of their championships because he was the one that designed the cars. He's very old school with it too. Like last year when he when he moved to Aston Martin, you would literally see him in the paddock. Like,
team principal though for like a set period of time.
I think so. I don't think he's like for sure. He's really just their car designer. Like like I said, last year, he's very old school. You could literally see him in the paddock with a pencil and paper writing things down by just looking at other teams' cars. And their drivers are Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll, which are literally like my two least favorite drivers. Their reserve is Jack Crawford, and they've had one race win. One. 0 constructors and 0 drivers championship because they're such a new team. And then last but not least, the newest team on the grid that is coming in 2026, Cadillac Formula 1 team. Their first entry is 2026. They've technically not even entered the sport yet. They haven't raced. They are based in Silverstone, also in England. They have 3 other bases in Indiana, North Carolina, and Michigan. So
Michigan feels. I guess that actually does.
Like, it makes sense, but also I'm like, wouldn't it be Red Bull in Michigan since they're sponsored by Ford? Like, they work with Ford now. Like, that's where my brain's like, Michigan. Okay, but whatever. They're also in Indiana, because that's also another motorsport hub, and North Carolina because that is also another motorsport hub. When it comes to the United States, those are like the 3 big places: Indiana, Michigan, and North Carolina. Their team principal is Graham. That's how I would think that it's pronounced. Look it up. Graham Loudon. Like, I can say the last name.
Cadillac?
Yeah, Cadillac team principal. Look that up, please. Graham?
Graham Loudon.
Is it Graham?
Graham? Could be Graham.
It could be Graham. It could be Graham. Just a weird spelling of Graham. Very weird spelling. Their drivers are Sergio Checo Perez.
I have to
and
guess. I feel like he's from Britain. So
it's probably Graham.
Fancy Graham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, Sergio Checo Perez and Valtteri Bottas, very well-known names in Formula 1, very well-known second drivers in Formula 1, because Checo was basically Max Verstappen's second driver at Red Bull, and Valtteri was basically Hamilton's second driver at Mercedes. So, very well-known. And their reserve driver is Zhou Guanyu. He moved teams. I think he was with Ferrari and stuff before this. They have 0 race wins and 0 constructors and 0 drivers because they haven't even started a race yet. So that
I feel like they're the one team that has an excuse.
they do. They definitely do.
Yeah.
That is all 11 teams. You have heard who our favorite teams are. Olivia likes Mercedes. I like Red Bull and McLaren, depending on the day. Sometimes I hate both of them, because both of them can do stupid things. And next time, we will get into the drivers and some fun facts about them. And the next time, we're going from youngest driver to oldest, because we gotta switch it up, obviously. We can't go from oldest to youngest. Kimmy is not the youngest. What? Arvid is 18. The rookie. Come on. The rookie, the baby, the new baby. Kimmy was the old baby, and he has been replaced. So I hope you guys got some info here. We are not here to persuade you toward any team. Watch the races, watch the content yourself, find it yourself.
Join the Mercedes fandom then.
Maybe Olivia's here to convince you. I am not. I was gracious.
I'm here to convince you. Join me.
I was gracious to both of my friends that I got into the teams to allow them to think for themselves. But clearly someone else isn't. I allowed them to think for themselves.
It's funny. We all went to Mercedes, except for Ella, who went to Red Bull.
Yep.
Where did Noah go?
No one ever watched.
Oh. I thought you had him into it.
I tried, like, one race. I didn't really get very far with it.
Safety car, so we really did all pick our own path, didn't we?
Annika's technically Aston Martin because she likes the Aston Martin safety car, which is...
It's any other safety car. She's devastated.
She's devastated.
About it. She was so sad.
She found out that Aston Martin is not going to be the safety car no longer, and it's just going to be Mercedes, and she has been devastated ever since. I got a lot of Jamie, why? Why did they do this? Why? Yeah. She crashed out a little bit.
Annika, this is not a surprising
No.
reaction.
This is not a surprising reaction. She loves the safety car. But anyways, I always suggest choose your own team based off of the races, based off of the drivers, based off of...
Safety car. You don't need to pick a team.
That also. Just based off of the content they make, the vibes that they have. I like some controversial teams, clearly, because I choose Red Bull. And even McLaren could be considered controversial if you consider Spygate back in the day. And all their papaya rules.
From one dying team to another.
They also have papaya rules and all that, so. Whereas Olivia and Kai went for the safety team, in my opinion.
And George. What
The
else do they
safety
do?
option. They don't do anything cool.
Invincible,
They're safe.
and they have George.
They're safe.
My favorite driver.
They are a safe team. They are just a safe and reliable team, and that's it. They don't have anything else going for them.
You have papaya depression.
I have fun.
I'm filming. Kayla says hi.
Oh, hi. I have fun on race weekends because I never know what's going to happen. Unlike you, who always knows what's going to happen because you have
George gets 13 pops of chicane the entire race.
you picked the safety team, the good old reliable.
He presses the radio and DRS opens.
Yep. Still safe and reliable. That's just what Mercedes is known for, in my opinion. I would say, okay, to give a little rundown a little bit more of my, like, what I think each team is, I would say Red Bull is, like, the chaos, they're the morally gray. Red Bull is morally gray, and no one can tell me otherwise. Mercedes is...
They are not morally gray. They're neutral evil at best.
That's morally gray! That's literally in the middle!
Fair enough, actually.
What do you mean?
You're actually very right.
I am. Mercedes is the good guys. They're like the golden child of the grid. Ferrari was the old golden child that's gotten a little too old and just is gone and they're kind of failing.
Chaos.
Williams is like, you know,
No, depression chaos.
depression chaos is Williams.
Yeah. I would say Williams is lawful good.
Are we just gonna go through the alignment chart?
Yeah. I'm
Vers-
not looking at it right now.
Mercedes-
I'm giving you my vibe.
See, but I think Mercedes is more lawful good than Williams is.
Nah.
Lawful neutral or neutral good, whatever is the
Yeah,
alignment
like,
chart.
It would be good, but like neutral, whereas Williams is lawful good.
I can see that. One sec,
Yeah.
I'm pulling up the alignment chart so I get the
We're doing it
names.
all at this point.
Yep.
Tell me a team and I'll tell you my opinion. and
Okay,
debate.
so we've decided lawful good is Williams, neutral good is Mercedes, chaotic good. I think I kind of want to give it to McLaren. In some way.
I agree, except I think last season ruined that for them.
I don't know. They've all, but like
I
that's
think they are the best fit for chaotic good, so I think we can give it to
Yeah.
McLaren, at least for now.
lawful neutral.
True
So
neutral is Cadillac.
Okay, true neutral is Cadillac. Lawful neutral, I think, would be Ferrari. Because yes,
No, they're still depressive chaos.
that's not an option.
We made their own category.
Okay, they have depressive chaos. Okay, lawful neutral. Who's Aston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's Stroll. Stroll pays to get his stuff
Racing
there.
Bulls.
Neutral. I wouldn't give it to Racing Bulls. It has to be a team that like competes for themselves.
Haas.
But like, yeah, I think Haas.
Haas. Okay. Who did we say was true neutral's Cadillac? Chaotic neutral. I think.
I'd say
Would
chaotic neutral. Or no.
chaotic neutral.
Chaos. Who's a neutral chaos? Honestly, some of Aston's radio messages, yes, but with Liam Lawson on Racing Bulls just hitting anyone who goes nearby.
I think Racing Bull's a good one.
Yeah.
Lawful evil, I think, is probably Red Bull.
Yeah, I think
They're definitely a lawful evil. Neutral evil, I know who's chaotic. Chaotic evil is Alpine.
Yeah, I agree.
Neutral evil.
We haven't done Audi.
No.
I wouldn't put there. I don't think Audi's evil at all.
We haven't done. Who haven't we done? So we did. Lawful good Williams. Neutral good Mercedes. Chaotic good. Who did we say was chaotic good? Haas. No, I thought Haas was lawful neutral. Haas is lawful neutral.
Haas is lawful neutral.
Who's chaotic good? Oh, we said it. Didn't we? McLaren. Yep. Oof. True neutral is Cadillac. Chaotic neutral is Racing Bulls. Lawful evil is Red Bull.
Aston Martin for the one we're stuck on.
Oh, neutral evil, Aston Martin. Chaotic evil, Alpine. Audi is just out floating. They're floating in the distance.
No. So if Ferrari is chaos depression, then Audi is lawful depression.
We're adding depression. Okay, I get it. Yep.
That's for the Sauber story, but they didn't improve. So like maybe neutral depression. Neutral depression.
Okay. But if you guys needed an alignment chart to help choose your teams, that's the alignment chart. I will post this on TikTok because this is now going to be our thing, and we're going to try to see what other people. Yep. I will post this on TikTok. Yes. No, I can figure it out.
Okay, are you sure?
Never mind, type it.
Okay.
Sorry to the podcast who has to deal with it. Okay. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you understood the teams a little bit more, especially with our alignment chart at the end. Please definitely go choose your team on your own. Like, figure it out. You'll get it. It's based off, everything in F1 is based off of vibes. Just go off of vibes. Unless you're actually from one of the countries, then you could actually choose your home team, but I'm not choosing Cadillac or Haas. That is not my choice. Go watch all of our other content on TikTok and Instagram. We have short form videos, which obviously we're about to post the alignment chart. And then we post these videos, oh my god, F1 For Dummies on YouTube. We also post I'm blinking on everything. Oh my god. Sports. We also post sports TV shows reactions. The only one we have right now is Heated Rivalry, but we plan to do more. And then we also have a Dork Ostry series on YouTube. And then our main podcast, where we basically just talk about sports in general, mainly F1 races, and we do brackets and stuff for different sports, will be on Spotify and YouTube together. And then we also have Threads, Blue Sky, and Twitter, but we're not very active on them, so I wouldn't even check them out. But also, we have fun thoughts on there, so maybe we are. We do have fun thoughts on there. So still go look at them because we're funny. Follow us on 2OJ Pod, OJ Podcast, and 2OJ Podcast, and we will see you guys in the next video, whatever one you decide to watch. Bye!